Hello my friends, happy holidays to you all. Whatever you're celebrating right now, I wish you a happy, healthy holiday season with love, blessings, peace, prosperity, and all good things. This is the Sun Woman, and I want to welcome you back to my channel if you are a subscriber, and if this is your first time stopping in, welcome to you. I do hope that you will subscribe to the channel. This was a very hectic December, so we didn't get the new moon readings up this month, but I am going to be doing on these videos a full moon reading. The full moon in Cancer is going to be taking place on December 25th on Christmas Day, and so I'll be doing a two card reading for you with the Tao Oracle deck, just looking at what you're leaving behind in 2015 and what you're going to be taking with you into 2016, okay? And then after that, for each of the signs, I will be doing a 7-card tarot reading, which is going to give us an overview of the key themes for the new year for 2016. Instead of doing a reading where I'm going by monthly, January, February, March, and so on, I'm doing a 7-card overview, which will really address what you're going to be leaving behind in the old year, what's opening up to you, and what you're opening up to you in the new year, key opportunities for the new year, key challenges, what a hidden concern may be, some deep wisdom from Spirit, and then the key theme of the new year. And I will top that off with a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, which is a great advice card and just message from Spirit. And I do appreciate all of your support throughout 2015. It's been a wonderful launch of my channel. I've received so much wonderful blessings and feedback. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It's been a blessing to connect with so many people and to be able to read for so many clients, new clients for 2015. Thank you again for connecting with me and blessing me with your presence in my life. I do hope that you will stick around with me for the new year 2016. I'll be bringing a lot of new things, going to be doing some astrology reports and other good things for 2016. So this is going to be an exciting year for all of us, and I am certainly looking forward to it, and I hope you are as well. So thank you again to all of you. Again, these are going to be general readings for each of the signs. If you're interested in a personal reading, which is more specific for you and your questions or concerns, please go ahead and contact me on the link here in the information box. It will take you to my website and you'll be able to book a reading with me. I'm very flexible with my readings. I like to taper my reading to whatever your concern or questions are, whether it's a general reading, a love reading, money, career, job, family, spirituality, whatever it is that you need help with, I can go ahead and just taper that reading to help provide you with the information and the insight that you need, okay? So please, whatever you are maybe wrestling with at the end of 2015 and need some clarity on or enlightenment, let me help you. I'm at your disposal, okay? Thank you again. It's been a blessing. I wish you all happiness, peace on earth for this planet that we are all children on and that we are all responsible for. Let us bless the earth and those creatures on it, human and animals and nature alike. All right. Good things to all of you. Thank you again, and I wish you a wonderful end of 2015 and a happy new year. Hello Gemini, this is your reading, and so this particular full moon in Cancer is going to be taking place in your second house, and your second house full moon is going to really highlight how you feel about your talents, your gifts, and your resources. There may be some kind of recognition that's rolling your way. There may be a holiday card that has a check in it that's going to be coming in the mail. There might be some type of gift of inspiration that will come to you on this full moon and around this full moon that's going to help you make future monies and future funds come in and lead you to future prosperity. Okay, it really is highlighting how your ability to envision your way to your version of success, whatever that might be. And you know, you will need to really focus on your funds and about how you're making your money and how you are going to fund those big dreams while you're stepping towards them in the new year in the most logical way, okay, and with the most effective roadmap possible. You may be considering working from home. If that is the case, that's going to be very positive for you. You know, what you can do from your home could end up being very prosperous. And, you know, it just can be a very good week for your financial situation. So watch for any conversations that can lead to business transactions as well for you, okay? So even though, you know, there's a lot of holiday cheer and parties and celebration, keep your ears open for things that can influence your financial picture for the new, the year coming up, okay? And so let's just throw down 2 cards for you to find out what you're going to be leaving behind in 2015 and what you are being asked to take with you for this new year, okay? So this is for my Geminis. What is Gemini being asked to leave behind, and what is Gemini going to, whoops, okay. Got 1 card here. I'm going to accept that for what you're leaving behind. That's number 33, retreat. And your card for what you are taking with you in 2016. I'll take the first card off the top of the deck. Ah, okay. Now I've received this card for one of the other signs as well, difficulty in the beginning. So very interesting cards here. So let's go through them. The what you're asked to leave behind in 2015. This is represented by the card retreat. Now, you may be departing from something. You may be leaving some type of situation. It could be something that has had a big influence on you financially. It could be a relationship. You're being asked to let go of something in this end of this year, Gemini. It may be a departure from somewhere where you were living. You could be retiring at this time from what you were doing before. The message from this card retreat is don't hesitate to walk away. Wow, that's a powerful message for the end of the year. So if you are in that mode and you've had some, you know, misgivings or apprehension about walking away from a situation, Spirit is telling you don't be afraid to do that, okay? Or to withdraw from a situation, to retreat from a situation in order to reevaluate its importance in your life, in order to reevaluate where that situation is going for you, okay? And now what you're asked to take with you for 2016, well, this is the card difficulty in the beginning. And this talks about growing pains. This talks about you being on the verge of starting something new, a new life, being reborn in some way. You see the person emerging from the egg here. And it's a rebirth in your life. And there may be some doubts and fears again that you're experiencing to move forward into this new phase in your life. You may be feeling vulnerable. You may be, again, having some growing pains, some obstacles or limitations that you're feeling. Understand that this is normal and this is okay. There may be some difficulties in the beginning, but it is still a new beginning for you. So be gentle with yourself. Understand your vulnerability, where it's coming from. It may be from inexperience. This may be the first time that you are doing something new that you're moving towards, and you may be nervous nervous. You may be, again, apprehensive because you are moving into a new area of your life, a new work. You may be starting a new job. Again, that vibe for the full moon in Cancer is talking about your financial picture and your resources. So you may be called upon to use your resources in a new way, your skills and your abilities. You have what you need to do this job. You are your best job, okay? So don't worry about the awkwardness that you may feel. Don't worry about a certain amount of inexperience. If you didn't have what it takes, you wouldn't be in this position right now to move forward into something new, whatever this might be. Okay? All right, my Geminis. And, you know, my Geminis, you have so many talents. You have so many skills. You learn so quickly. You know, you can watch something be done and know how to do it the next day. Okay? So you have a limitless ability to learn, to absorb information, to process that information, and to use that information. Let's, you know, tap into that brilliant talent that you have to be the jack of all trades, and allow yourself the time to learn how to master whatever it is that you have decided on to do for your life's work. Okay? So let's go ahead. Great message here. You know, also, if this is related to a relationship situation, it could be time for you to retreat, withdraw from that relationship, and to move on. And you may be feeling vulnerable of moving out of a relationship that you've been in for a long time, but know that you know, you may be moving on to something better, and that is going to resonate deeper and be more for you than what you are leaving was. Okay, so give yourself time to go through that transition period, to you know, understand your vulnerability, but to move forward, keep moving forward. All right, so that's the message from the Tao Oracle, and let's go ahead and do your 7-card reading. And this is going to represent what you're leaving behind even further in the old year, what you're opening up to in the new year. It'll, you know, give us more information on the theme that we just looked at. We're going to look at your key opportunity for the new year, your key challenge, your hidden concern, your deep wisdom that is going to be a message from Spirit, and your key theme of the new year, Gemini. So let's go to it here. This is for my Geminis. For 2016, what is the message that we are taking with us for Gemini for 2016? Okay, some great cards here. Okay, and for one of these cards, I am going to pull a card from the bottom of the deck, and for the other, I'm going to pull from the center of the deck, and I'll explain to you what this is all about, so as we go through them. So the first card, which is what you're leaving behind, the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords reversed says you may be afraid to release yourself from something that has been holding you back. You may be afraid, but you are at a point where it's time. Okay, it's time to free yourself from self-limiting thoughts, a limiting situation that may be financial, it could be relationship. You know, I'm looking at the cards here, and I have a number of Pentacles cards. I have actually more Cups here than of the other suits, so it could be feeling emotionally tied to something where you at any moment can release yourself and move on and move past this feeling of being trapped by something, Gemini, okay? So now what it's saying is, with the 8 of Swords reversed, in the old year, you are letting go of those self-limiting behaviors, thoughts, or situations that are preventing you from living freely, from being free and unchained, okay, by doubts and fears. The 6 of Wands is what do you open up to in the new year, and this is a fabulous card because the 6 of Wands talks about victory, hands down. It talks about good news, success, victory after difficulties. You know, that Eight of Swords definitely could represent some difficulties in 2015. But the Six of Wands says, listen, you're riding into town on your charger, you know, holding that wand of success, and you are moving into a very successful period. Understand that you're going to be receiving some good news. You're going to be receiving some excellent praise and recognition for your talents and your skills and for the energy that you've put into situations. Wands has a lot to do with business and enterprise. So the Six of Wands is definitely success and recognition on a professional level. All right, so this is wonderful again, and you know, definitely resonates with your full moon reading just now, where we're talking about the potential of some kind of recognition rolling your way. Next to that Six of Wands is another six card, your key opportunity for the new year. You know, sixes represent harmony and recognition. Six of Wands is recognition on a professional level. Six of Pentacles is recognition financially, and usually Six of Pentacles has to do with gifts, things that are, you know, financial gifts, grants, you know, some type of monetary support. This is financial support from somewhere. And usually it comes from not necessarily what you have earned, you know, from the 9-to-5 job. This is something that you have earned a karmic reward. So it may be an unexpected gift or unexpected endowment from someone who's had their eye on you and has seen that you are the person for the job, that you can handle responsibility, that you are making a name for yourself. And this Six of Pentacles is definitely financial gifts and blessings as a result of your efforts. Okay, and also as a result of your karma, your good karma. So what you've put out there, the goodness and benevolence that you have put out into the world is going to be coming back to you. So let's watch out for that. And that is your key opportunity, your key challenge. Well, you know, the Ace of Cups is in your challenge area, and I don't see this as much of a challenge. This is a beautiful card. This talks about new love. This talks about new beginnings, a new relationship, new emotional connections that have the potential to blossom into something wonderful and powerful. So, you know, your challenge here with this wonderful card is to just let it happen. Don't block it. Whatever goodness, love, devotion, loyalty, romance, you know, gifts that are coming to you, open your arms and your heart and just let them rain down on you. Okay, Gemini, because you've earned it, you deserve it, and you are, it looks like you're destined to make a very strong heart connection in 2016. You may be challenged because you may not have ever experienced anything like this before. This may be a soulmate connection. You may not know what to do with it. Just accept it. Okay, and that's the message that's being given to you. Accept love. Let love happen. All right, Gemini, don't worry about thinking through it and being a logical air sign and trying to rationalize and make sense of it. No, just let love happen. Okay, now your key challenge of the new year. Again, that was the Ace of Cups. Your hidden concern. Well, what are your hidden concerns here? Let's take a look. We have the World card reversed, and we have the Seven of Cups. So, the World card is reversed because, you know, on any level, the World card is beautiful. Because, again, it talks about earned success, talks about success coming to you after time and investment and energy and blood, sweat, and tears. Okay, I think you're concerned though that you are not going to reach the level that you are hoping for, and And I do apologize. This is not the World card. This is actually the Judgment card. But it's very similar because Judgment, like the World, talks about success and reaching a certain pinnacle in your life, and awakening to a new life, and awakening to success. The issue, I think, here is that you may be concerned about making decisions that need to be made that will move you to the next level. Again, I do apologize for the confusion there, but this makes sense because next to it, I've pulled the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is also resisting making decisions. There could be fear here on an emotional level. This is a Seven of Cups, a Cups card. You may have a lot of options and you don't know which one to take. You may have some confusion about a relationship, or you may be, so traumatized on some level by past situations, by past confusions, maybe past heartaches, and not knowing where you stand, that you are resisting giving yourself over and allowing yourself to awaken your heart to something new and beautiful. Okay, again, there's that Ace of Cups there that we were talking about, your challenge. This goes right along with it. So you're challenged now to open up to all of the goodness and all of the options that you have here in the Seven of Cups. This could mean options as far as people in your life, that there are going to be different partners or potential partners who could all be very good for you, and you're going to need to make a choice. It also could mean that there is someone specific in your life who is offering you so many things. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck or traditional decks, you've got rainbows in one cup, you've got hearts in another, you've got treasure in another, you've got a bee, and so there's so many gifts that someone could be offering right now to you, and you're saying to yourself, this can't be real. It's not possible that this person could have all of these, Heinz 57, just all these flavors in one bottle, in one person, just to be silly about it. But that may be your concern. Don't be concerned about that. Don't be afraid to allow yourself to awaken to love. That's what Judgment is saying. Don't think that, don't worry so much about judging someone. Allow themselves to show you. Allow them to show you who they are. Allow them to pour all of their cups into your life, and you will see what is real and what is not. You'll see who is real and who is not. Okay? So use your good judgment. Allow yourself to see what is before you. All right, and now your deep wisdom, which is the message from Spirit. This is the card, the Temperance card, and I also pulled the Five of Pentacles here. Now, the wisdom from Spirit says that you may have been feeling out in the cold, okay, or left out in the cold. This is Pentacles, but I really feel like this is an emotional reading for you. So I feel like in 2016, you are being told that you no longer have to feel like you are being left out in the cold or abandoned. You have to take your time, be temperate, be patient. Temperance is a big card on patience. You're going to need to balance yourself between what you want and what is coming to you. You're going to need to be patient and allow your situation to develop. Here's the Five of Pentacles. There may be financial concerns in relation to an emotional relationship. Perhaps your partner is having financial difficulties and you are helping them balance their situation. Okay? So the deep wisdom here is to allow yourself to be generous, balance the situation, do what you can to stay in balance. Watch your financial situation. Be mindful of someone else's, but also be temperate in the money that you spend and what you are gifting to someone else. Just be careful in your financials because you may encounter someone who, there may be someone in your life who could be taking advantage of you, or as I said, there may be someone in your life who needs assistance and who you want to give the world to, but you need to be careful so that your own finances are taken care of and you stay in balance. Okay, so that's important, and that is the wisdom from Spirit. And now your key theme of the year for 2016 is the Three of Cups reversed. Three of Cups reversed says that you're going to be having a wonderful time in 2016. There's going to be a lot of love, a lot of going out, a lot of parties, celebrations, dating, hanging out, having a good time, being with friends. Make sure that you're temperate, okay? There's that temperance that was just behind it. Make sure you're not drinking too much, overeating, overindulging, with a partner. Make sure that you're careful, that you're practicing safe sex. Don't overdo it sexually. Be careful, of protecting yourself. Have a wonderful time. Allow love and happiness and celebration and enjoyment and joy to spill into your life, but just be careful, stay balanced. Don't allow yourself to get to overdo it, because it can affect your health. It can affect your it could affect your financial situation. You may be spending a lot of money hanging out and partying. Just stay in balance for 2015. Okay, it's going to be a wonderful year, full of love for you. Just make sure you stay in balance, and while you're indulging, don't overindulge. Okay. And for my Geminis, the last card here I'm going to pull is your advice card for 2016, and see what the Spirit is giving us for your final message, again, which is a bit of an advice card from Spirit. I love to pull these cards. The imagery is just wonderful and resonates. And let's see what the message is from Spirit for Gemini from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. All right, I'm going to pull this off the top. And the card we have here is Poised. Okay? Poised. Number 48. Wow, that fairy looks so happy. She is just joyful and triumphant and this is a position. She's poised for greatness and happiness, and arms wide open for the universe to rain down happiness and beauty and success. Look at the stars are falling out of the sky, and this is someone who is poised for all the good things to rain down into his or her life. That is the message for you for 2016. And let's see what the Oracle says. I'm just going to read a little bit from the Oracle book here. Just pull that open. And that number 48 is the number 12, which comes out to a 3. And 3 is a very positive card because it talks about manifesting things. It talks about joining with other people to create something else, and expansion in your life. So this is definitely an expansion card. Be ready. This is what the card, the message is from Spirit. Something, you're going to bring something to light. Something is going to come to light. Be at your best. Be at your most confident. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now, is what the card is imparting. You know what you need to do. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin, Gemini. I know you feel that because it's in the air. People respond to your confidence and people trust you. This is a tremendously auspicious time to begin new things. Beautiful. What better message could you get for the new year, 2016? So this is for you, just a blessing and a wonderful message, Gemini. You are ready with all your fabulous Gemini gifts and talents and skills, love coming in, benevolent financial situation, financial success, professional success. Don't be concerned about your fears. Let your fears aside. Use your better judgment. Stay in balance. Stay temperate. Watch how much you're spending. Watch your overindulging. And this is going to be poised to be a wonderful, wonderful year for you, Gemini. So I'm very happy for my Geminis out there. Thank you again for all your support, and I wish you every blessing possible, all good things in 2016. Namaste.